And then the last question we have is from username is Weasel, and he asks, when will you do a Veet reveal? I'm gonna be honest, I'm like one of the worst YouTubers on this platform because 3 weeks ago I asked you guys to send me some questions in celebration of reaching 20,000 subscribers. I thought it would have been a fun idea to do a 20,000 subscriber Q&A, the 20K Q&A. And yeah, like I said, I asked you guys 3 weeks ago to send me some questions, and I'm just now getting around to actually recording and hopefully editing this video that you guys are watching right now. And yeah, I got a whole slew of excuses on why I didn't get around to recording this video a lot earlier, but you know what, you guys just don't care about that whatsoever. What you do care about though is Want 007's darkest, deepest secrets, and I'm here to answer them in today's Q&A video. So let's just get into it. Now, before I answer all these questions in today's Q&A video, I gotta give a shout out to all the YouTube members at the Chaos Dragon Diviner tier and the Misty Treadwell Only fan tier. Thank you so much to Junior Falaz, Hazri, Xri, and Hope D Cruz for being members at the Chaos Dragon Diviner tier. And thank you so much to HFA Recon and Mr. Caleb 1354 for being members at the Misty Treadwell OnlyFans tier. Thank you so much for the continued support. And if you guys want to get shout outs in every one of my videos, click that blue join button today so you can get become a YouTube member and join at that Chaos Dragon Diviner tier. There you go. So the first question I'm going to answer is from my good friend Far_, and he asked, when are you going to get merch? I'm going to be waiting. It's never going to happen. Jokes aside, I've actually wanted to do merch for a while now, probably for close to 2 years now. My good friend Adam, aka Far_ right here, has been also asking for merch for about a couple of years now because I mentioned the idea to him forever ago. And I have some ideas of what I could do for merch. I've definitely thought about it. I wanted to do kind of like some Misty related merch, some like Watt 007 related merch, and I definitely want to get around to doing it. But the thing is though, it's one of those things where I don't want to like half making merch. Like no matter what, the merch that I do make, it's gonna look decent, but it's not gonna be as good as some other top content creators out there that have awesome merch. But due to the fact that I'm like inexperienced and want to try to make something good, I've been kind of holding myself back on really making merch. But I do have some decent ideas of what I could do for merch. I'm thinking about for the holidays to do a drop on basically some really cool Misty mouse pads. I actually have this design that some of you guys have liked, and I'm thinking about just making that into merch. So be on the lookout for that. But when it comes to like hoodies, t-shirts, and other stuff like that, I really want to do something like that, but I need to make it good. I would want to sell a good quality or product instead of a one, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to half it, and that's why it's been taking so long for me to make merch. So there you go right there. Merch is on the way, but when will it happen? I ain't making no promises. I ain't that type of guy. Next question we have is from Morningstar2126, and he's asked, when are you going to do a playthrough of Reverse of Arcadia and the other Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games? For that, I actually did do a Let's Play on Reverse of Arcadia forever ago, but I never finished it. And that Let's Play, it's still public on my channel, but it's not good content. It's very bad content. I wouldn't recommend watching that. But I definitely do want to do sometime down the road a proper Let's Play on that game. The issue is though is that Let's Plays don't really do well on YouTube anymore. So like part of me wants to do kind of a traditional Let's Play for Reverse of Arcadia like I did with Stardust Accelerator so many years ago, which by the way, that's a pretty good Let's Play. Be sure to go check out my Stardust Accelerator Let's Play I made a couple years ago. But yeah, like I want to do a Let's Play on it, but then at the same time, it's just Let's Plays don't do well on YouTube. So that's kind of been my dilemma on like starting up a game like that. Maybe I could do like a live stream series on Reverse of Arcadia or something like that. Who knows? So I definitely want to do content for Reverse of Arcadia. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. But it will come out eventually. I'm definitely gonna do it because Reverse of Arcadia is easily my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game of all time. It's what really got me into Yu-Gi-Oh, and I love that game to death. Besides, it has my girl Misty in it, so I gotta play it at some point on the channel. And then for a second question, he is asking, what is your favorite archetype in terms of design? Probably Odd Eyes. I love the dragons, and Odd Eyes is just a fun deck to play. A lot of the cards look really cool. Like Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon's amazing, so I gotta go for Odd Eyes. Next question we got is from Phantom Duelist, and he says, congratulations on 20K. You're doing an amazing job, man. As of late, I definitely have not. When I reached 20K 3 weeks ago, I was definitely doing a good job with YouTube, but since I've been super swamped with work, I've been doing a bad job on it, but I still really appreciate it. I'm just not being honest right now, and I'm gonna be way too honest throughout the entirety of this Q&A. I've been doing a horrible job with YouTube, but I really do appreciate all of you guys that do support the channel no matter what's happening. Maybe we'll get that kickback in December. We'll be popping off with content, but I don't know. I'm in a weird point in my life right now, I'm gonna be honest. And then sorry for going on that tangent right there, but Phantom Duelist asked, what inspired you to make Yu-Gi-Oh content and to keep doing it? And straight up, the reason why I keep doing Yu-Gi-Oh content is because I enjoy it and it just works on this channel. I've wanted to make Pokemon content for the longest time, but Pokemon content just never really worked on my channel, and my Pokemon content like 3 to 4 years ago was just absolutely horrible and just not good content. So due to that, I like tried to become a Pokemon YouTuber. It just didn't really work. And then around the time I decided on giving up on making Pokemon content, I decided to try out a couple Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And at that time, the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which you guys have found my channel through, that released globally. At the time, I decided to like try something else. So I made like one Duel Links video where I like experienced this really weird glitch that did really well. I got like a couple hundred views compared to like only getting like 10 to 50 views on my Pokemon videos. And since I kept getting a couple hundred views per like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, I just kind of kept at it. And then as time went on, some videos did really well, some videos did really bad, but now we're here with 20,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely insane. I am actually hardcore debating on bringing back Pokemon content now that I had a lot of experience with YouTube and kind of know how things work. So I'm probably going to experiment with some Pokemon content on this channel soon. So I hope you guys look forward to that, because I think it's going to be really good content. But still, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be coming. It's just that there's nothing really going on in Duel Links as of right now. So I definitely want to like experiment with some other types of content, but I'm still going to be making Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. I love the game still. It's just that there's just nothing to do in Duel Links right now, as you guys know, for playing the game religiously. So there's that right there. But yeah, that's what inspired me to keep doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Just enjoyable, and it just worked on the channel. So the next question we have is from Sky Skywalker, and he asked, how did you start knowing Galaxy and how did you meet him? So way back in the day where Galaxy was just a nobody out here, he was just in a wasteland and nobody cared about his YouTube channel, he decided to beg and plead to your boy Watt007 back in August of 2019, and he sent me a DM on Discord asking for advice on YouTube. And you know what, your boy Watt007, I'm a charitable guy. I blessed him with my amazing YouTube advice. It gave him a lot of advice on what to do with his YouTube channel at the time, because back in the day he only made Legacy of the Duelist content, never really touched any Duel Links. So I told him to probably start experimenting with Duel Links, since that game is doing well and I'm a Duel Links channel. And then I was also telling him some other like YouTube things that he needed to do and whatnot. And thanks to that advice, your boy Galaxy is at over 4,000 subscribers. I think really close to 5,000 subscribers. So let's go, boys. But jokes aside, so that whole story right there, a lot of sarcasm if you couldn't tell, but like everything I said is true. But you guys, if you can tell sarcasm, I was being very sarcastic with it. But yeah, he sent me a DM forever ago. I actually gave him some advice. Normally I ignore messages like that on Discord, but I don't know why. I just sent him a message back and whatnot, and I just gave him some advice on what to do with his YouTube channel, and it started working out for him, which was awesome. And then due to that, I kept my eye on his YouTube channel, and then from there we kind of just became friends, because he's a really cool guy and I like playing games with him and whatnot. So there's that right there. I just stayed friends with Galaxy because he's a cool dude, and it was really cool to see that I could help out somebody with their YouTube channel and whatnot, you know. So that was awesome right there. Next question we got is from Duel Links Alpha, and he says, congratulations my dude on 20k. I really do appreciate that, man, especially coming from you, dude. You've been a great supporter on the channel, and I really do appreciate the support you have brought to this channel and everything like that. So thank you, man. And your question is, what is something you want to achieve from this channel? For example, you reach 20k, and since you're considerably growing, do you have a bigger goal you want to reach? Definitely one of the like biggest goals I want to reach on this YouTube channel is reaching 100,000 subscribers. That would be an awesome goal to reach. To just get that silver plaque would just be absolutely insane. I definitely would want to reach a point like that on this YouTube channel. Now, I don't know if I ever will, or would I be doing that anytime soon, because my mindset when it comes to like content creation and when it comes to just what's going on in my life, I'm definitely not motivated enough to really push this channel to 100k. But at the same time, I am confident enough that I am able to reach a sort of point like that when it comes to this channel, just not right now. There's just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I'm just kind of still debating on like what I exactly want to do and whatnot, which I'll kind of get later, which I'll get into later on in this Q&A with some of these other questions. But yeah, overall goal is going to be 100k. I don't know if I'd reach that with Duel Links content, so I definitely need to experiment with different types of content to see if I can reach a point like that. But I would love to reach 100,000 subscribers on this channel. I reached 20,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm more than confident that I can reach 100,000 subscribers, whether it's on this channel or a different channel. I really need to just kind of like reevaluate what I'm doing with my life in order to achieve something like that. Next question we got is from Satsuki. Congratulations on reaching 20k. Well, I really do appreciate that, Satsuki. You're a real one. And your question is, I've been watching your content for a year and a half now, and you deserve it, man. You're doing an amazing job. What got you into Yu-Gi-Oh, and what's your favorite anime besides the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon series? So what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh was just watching Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds on Cartoon Network, because for anybody that wants to know, I'm 19 years old. So when I was around 10 years old, that's when Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds was getting aired, because that was like around like the 2009 and 10 era and whatnot. So I guess a little bit under 10 years old, but yeah, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds on Cartoon Network, and I thought the show was really cool. The monsters, the cards, and everything was really cool. So I decided to ask for Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Yu-Gi-Oh games for my birthday following that. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the show alongside of watching Bakugan and Pokemon as a kid. So I really enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Very fun game, very fun, just fun collecting the cards and whatnot. And that's what I did, and that's what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh, just simply watching Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh series of all time. And literally Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds is the only childhood show that I can watch where I can still enjoy it to this day. Most of the other childhood shows that I watched as a little kid, I just cannot watch nowadays and like fully enjoy it like I do with 5Ds. Like 5Ds is just such a goated series, and I love it so much. And then my favorite anime besides Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon would have to be Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. I like to call it Hunter x Hunter. But anyways, love that show to death. I could go on and on and on and on how amazing the anime is. So Hunter x Hunter would definitely be like my favorite anime. It's like right under 5Ds. It's such an awesome show. Next question we got is from Ahmad Ramal, and he asked, congratulations on 20k subs, buddy. What would your reaction be if Konami added Misty? Well, first of all, thank you for the congratulations. And second of all, dog, you do not want to know what I would do if Konami added Misty into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
What are you doing, step bro?
Whoa, I'm just beating my meat, man. Next question we got is from Shiny. He says, congratulations on 20k, bro. What are the top 5 characters you want to see added into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? Definitely at the #1 spot, we got to put your girl Misty Treadwell, or my girl Misty Treadwell, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Definitely at the #1 spot. #2, going to be a little bit of controversial pick, but definitely Misty Treadwell, because she's just a fantastic character and can add some awesome cards into the game. #3, I'm gonna have to put Misty Lola in the game. That would be kind of like my top 3 character to get into the game, would be Misty Lola. That would be really cool. She can turn into a Dark Signer. Adding another 5Ds character would be insane, so definitely gonna go for that. For #4, probably Misty Treadwell. Yeah, Misty Treadwell would be really cool. She's a supermodel and whatnot, so she can probably figure out to add some cool stuff into the game, so I'd like that. And then yeah, #5, definitely Misty Treadwell and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Those would be my top 5 characters for sure. Now the next question I'm going to answer is from Yogi, and he asked, what is your favorite video you made on this channel? Definitely probably my favorite video on this channel would have to be the video titled Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links sent me a gigantic package. Back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions World, when that world released in 2019, Konami sent me 2 Jumbo Dark Magician cards, one for me to keep, one to give away to a fan. And I just thought that that was just an awesome moment in my like YouTube career and whatnot, because I've been making Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content for like about 3 years at that point. And the fact that it get finally recognized by some sort of branch of Konami was really cool. Because fun fact about that whole interaction, that was from a third-party company that Konami hired to basically kind of like advertise and push for stuff for the game. So it wasn't like directly from Konami, but it was still affiliated with them and whatnot. And yeah, I have this really cool Jumbo Dark Magician card that I actually have framed to the left of me. I'll pop a picture on here if I remember to edit it in. And that was just such a cool moment in my channel, because like I said, it's like I've been making content in the game for so many years, just to get recognized by some sort of thing for that, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have any opportunities like that anymore, because I'm super irrelevant, very raunchy content creator, and just for some reason Konami US just doesn't like interacting with the Duel Links YouTubers anymore. They used to, but not anymore. They only interact with the TCG guys, and I don't completely blame them, because it makes sense from a business standpoint, but just for all of us, you know, US Duel Links creators, we don't get to do any cool things with them anymore, which is really weird. But yeah, I'll definitely say that video would be one of my favorites, because it's just a really cool opportunity, and I wish there was more opportunities like that in the future, but who knows? It is what it is. So the next question we have is going to be from Playmaker Duel Links, and let's go. Shout out to Playmaker for asking a question. Now I can put featuring Playmaker Duel Links to clickbait this video. Let's go. Jokes aside though, my boy Playmaker says, first of all, congratulations, my boy Ethan, I'm proud of you. I hope you make some more funny content for us, especially playing as X character. And second, besides your channel, what is your next / other goal in your life, and do you think you can reach it right now? Now, First of all, thank you so much for the continued support, Playmaker. You're definitely one of the most real ones in the community and just does a really good job of supporting smaller content creators in this community. So shout out to you, my guy. It's awesome to be one of your friends, especially now that you have like 70, close to 80,000 subscribers. That just blows my mind. So thank you so much, man. And yeah, when it comes to like my next goal in life, I genuinely do not know. I guess in some ways I'm kind of lost on what I want to do in my life right now, because there's been some changes and whatnot at my work that's been happening. So I've kind of been like debating on like, do I want to continue working at the place I want to work at, or do I want to like start going into college to figure out some sort of degree or whatnot? Because as much as I really do enjoy YouTube and I want to keep doing YouTube, I just don't think I have the mindset as of right now to really make it kind of like a full-time job or nothing like that. I think I'm gonna be still doing YouTube for years to come because I love live streaming, and then there's periods and points where I just love making content. Like if I come up with a really cool idea, it is so satisfying to make it and have it do well on the channel. You know, seeing those numbers are very satisfying. I love that dopamine and whatnot. So I'm still gonna be doing content and whatnot, but I just don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm still very hesitant. While I have grown as a person throughout this past year, I still haven't like done that much like achieving and stuff that I wanted to do, you know? I don't know. It's a very hard question to answer, but I appreciate you looking out for me, man. I know we've talked a lot before on Discord and whatnot, just about life and whatnot. And I really do appreciate you being out for me, man, and looking out for me and whatnot, dude. So I really do appreciate that. So when I figure that thing out, I know I'm going to achieve it, but I just don't know right now. Next question we have is from Starboy, and he asks, since when are you playing Duel Links? That was a weird worded question, but I'm guessing the question is just simply, when did you start playing Duel Links? And I started playing Duel Links like a week after the game released globally back in 2017. So apparently there's like a beta for the game and whatnot. I know Brad played that beta, and some other Duel Links guys played that like little beta of the game when it first came out, but it took a little while for the game to release globally everywhere, and I started playing like a week after it became global, which was pretty cool. And yeah, I just continued playing the game from there, because when the game first released, it was a ton of fun. Making content on it was a ton of fun, and would you look at that, we're right here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I've been playing it for like 3 years now, which is just, that's crazy. What's crazy to me too is the fact that like I think I was playing that game, I think I was playing Duel Links kind of in my freshman to sophomore year. Yeah, I was playing that game in my freshman or sophomore year, and now I'm an adult. I gotta go to work. That's whack. Next up, we got a question from my boy Link. We take it over once the second channel is out. Cold War gonna be tough. That definitely has not happened. Fun fact with this Q&A video, I actually answered all these questions a couple weeks ago, but my video footage got corrupted, the audio got messed up. So this was, and I answered this question before Cold War came out, and I'm like, hey, let's go, Link. Let's go make some Cold War content and pop off on YouTube. And my boy Link only uploaded one video. I've uploaded 0 videos in Cold War. And yeah, we out here, bro. I have recorded 2 videos though for the game that I do want to edit. It's my first time playing zombies on there, and first time playing Dead Ops Arcade. And I'm probably gonna upload just random cool clips that I hit from Cold War on the second channel, just to have stuff on there. But yeah, I don't know. Next up, we got a question from Decored. He says, congrats on 20K. My question is, have you ever considered playing the TCG? I have considered playing the TCG, and I played it a lot. I do enjoy it very casually, but I just don't really want to like super get into it. I just only like collecting the cards. Collecting the cards is a ton of fun. Battling and doing duels against my baby brother is also fun. But to like fully play it, like make content on the TCG and like go try out on it, I don't see myself ever doing that. I just don't have the brain capacity to even deal with the TCG right now. So I'm going to stick with Duel Links and probably some other stuff, but yeah, probably not going to get into the competitive side of the TCG. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to step in those. I don't want to put my toes in that water, bro. I don't know what it is. Next up, we got a question from HFA Recon, another just amazing support on the channel. One of the few Misty Treadwell only fan members and whatnot on the channel, which just blows my mind. I really do appreciate the support on that, man. And your question is, I'm wondering when was the first time you simped for Misty? And dead ass, no cap, I've been simping for Misty ever since middle school. So I've been simping for this character for 5+ years now, dog. Dead ass. I definitely remember back in middle school, I'm like, damn, this character from Yu-Gi-Oh, she's thick, bro. Dead ass, bro. Like in my 7th or 8th grade. So yeah, like 5+ years now since I'm like 19 years old. So yeah, absolutely crazy right there. But dead ass, that was the first time I sent for Misty. It was definitely around there. I was just rewatching 5Ds at one point in middle school, and I'm like, this character kind of dope. Next question we got is from Normal Person, and he asked, will you post on Watt007? Yes, I will. And will you play Black and White on stream? It's been a tough year, but you did good from vids like number 2 pencil to Duel Links content. bro, if you know videos like number 2 pencil, you're a real one, bro, because that's some old content, bro. I really do appreciate it. And you are right, it has been a tough year, but we've been making it. We're out here. And also when it comes to playing black and white, I definitely see myself playing black and white at some point on my stream. I don't know when. It's definitely not going to be anytime soon, but I'm very addicted to randomizer nuzlocke, and I would not mind doing a black and white randomizer nuzlocke. That sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, I definitely see myself doing it, but anytime soon, nope. Next up, we got a question from Galactic Filth, and he, or Frith, my bad. You ask, congrats, buddy. Just a little question for you, Q&A. What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh memory from your childhood or favorite YouTube video that you made? Thanks. I already answered that second question, but I'm going to answer that first one for you right there. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh memory, that's actually kind of a tough one. So one Yu-Gi-Oh memory that I can think of from the top of my head that's just hilarious is, so like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's favorite show of all time. And back when that was like the main Yu-Gi-Oh and I was like 9 to 10 years old, I actually had one of those actual like Yu-Gi-Oh duel discs that you can wear and whatnot. One of my friends actually gave one to me, and I'm so upset at myself as a kid for breaking that dang thing, because I took horrible care of it, so my parents had to throw it away because I just demolished it. But when it was still usable and whatnot, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, I got one of these like little trikes that my siblings had. It's like an indoor trike. It's a very small, just built for just little kids like around 4 years old, right? And I decided to ride on that thing, put my Yu-Gi-Oh duel disc on there, and pretend that I was riding on a dual runner playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So that was a funny memory right there. You know me, bro, we out here. So that would be one of my favorite memories for sure. If I could think about any, I can't think of anything else on the top of my head, but that was just a fun little thing I did as a kid. So the next question I'm going to answer is from Walter Thomas, and he asked, what's your opinions on the Arrow Mage archetype? And I'm going to be honest, I absolutely hate playing against that deck. While the archetype has some very cool cards, very cool interactions, and the deck itself is not too bad to play, I just hate going against the deck in Duel Links, because when that deck fully sets up, it is just a pain in the butt to deal with. But at the same time, when the deck first got introduced, I thought it was a really cool archetype to play, and I'm proud that the deck is viable enough to reach King of Games and sometimes win against certain meta decks. So I'm proud the deck is able to do it, but I just hate playing against it. So I'm proud of them, but I'm a hater now at the same time too. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's a cool archetype, but it's just super annoying to play against in Duel Links. Next up, we get a question from Devin, and he asks, I'm curious on what stands out as a moment or highlight for the channel if you had a chance to reflect on what stands out, as I'm a little later to the channel. So I'm kind of interpreting this question as kind of one where he's just kind of asking like what was kind of like a turning point as being a content creator, and like what standed out as like something to be like, whoa, this is insane. I think that's what he's kind of asking, so I'll explain it like that. There's definitely a lot of points in my career when it comes to content creation where I'm like, whoa, this is actually crazy. Like back in the day when I was a humble lad, streaming on twitch.tv, and fun fact, I used to stream exclusively on twitch.tv. I used to play like a bunch of Minecraft and whatnot, but I stopped that a while ago. But that was definitely an interesting period in my life. But yeah, I used to stream Minecraft for like 2 years, and then I just got completely sick of it, hated streaming Minecraft. But during that adventure, when I hit like 50 followers, 100 followers, 1,000 followers, and even 2,000 followers, that like just blew my mind. Like I never made a single penny off of Twitch, so the only numbers I could really look at was just my follower count. And yeah, it was just really cool to see those type of follower counts, you know. It was just blowing my mind. And then when it came to like my YouTube channel, I didn't care too much about 100 subs, because when I made my YouTube channel, that was when I was still doing the Twitch thing. So like 100 people like subscribed to my channel instantly. So I was like, hey, that's cool. But one thing that stuck out on my channel is when I hit 1,000 subscribers. That was awesome. That was a pretty like whoa moment on my channel. Hitting 10,000 subscribers was definitely a whoa moment when it comes to this channel. That was when I was like, whoa, that's actually awesome that I finally made this number. Unfortunately, I didn't really have that feeling when I hit 20K. I don't know what it is, but like I said, life's been kind of weird for me recently. So due to that, reaching certain milestones and having things good happen to my life, it kind of felt a little emotionless too. So I didn't really feel too much emotion when it came to 20K. I just kind of was like, let's just continue making this channel happen. But definitely 10K was definitely one that was like, whoa, that's crazy and whatnot. And then yeah, another moment that like really hit me as like, yo, I kind of made it as a content creator was when Konami sent me that Jumbo Dark Magician card I talked about earlier in today's video. That was also really cool. So those are kind of a couple like milestone moments from like, hey, this YouTube thing's kind of crazy, and I can like actually make this a thing. It's just insane. So the next question I have is from Hazmud, and he asked, what Yu-Gi-Oh decks have you played before I started to play Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links? Also, what is your favorite deck to play in Duel Links? Now, for the first question, my favorite deck that I played before Duel Links was a thing would definitely be Gemini's. Gemini's is kind of like my childhood deck that I played a lot as a kid, because my first ever like proper deck that I ever had was the Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's Warrior Strike Structure deck. I just loved the artwork of the cards. The Gemini seemed really cool, and shout out to my boy Phoenix Gearfried, my ace monster. He's just an awesome card. So shout out to that. And then my favorite deck to play in Duel Links would definitely be Chaos Dragon Levianeer with Lightsworns. That deck is just so much fun, super simple, super OTK, just blow up the board and have a ton of fun with it. I've been playing that deck for a good amount of months now, and that deck is way too much fun to play, that's for sure. But Geminis are also a lot of fun to play in Duel Links too. I've enjoyed when I'm able to like reach Legend and King of Games with Geminis. But yeah, definitely Chaos Dragon Levianeer. He's probably my ace monster in Duel Links, or no, he is my ace monster in Duel Links. He's an awesome card. Artman asks, what is your favorite Duel Links era? For example, I enjoyed the late 2017 Red Eye Zombie era. Definitely my two favorite eras for Duel Links. The number one would have to be when Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's release. The meta at that time was pretty cool. The introduction of synchros was really awesome. And since I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's fanboy, I was just absolutely blown away at the stuff that they added for 5D's world. Another one that I really enjoyed too was when Duel Links first came out, where the decks were very, very simple. It was basically dinosaurs and water monsters going at it. And then when Pegasus got released for all the global players, Relinquish was a very interesting meta. I didn't like Harpies too much, but Relinquish was really cool. So those would be my two favorite eras, like when the game first came out and 5D's era. Those were awesome. Next up, we got a question from Supreme Wolf, and he asked, can I call you daddy? No. Jokes aside, congrats on 20K. The actual question, have you considered branching out and trying different non-Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon related content also alongside of the usual stuff you do with your channel, or would that be too taxing for you or time-wise with little to no good results to make up for it? So you actually kind of answered your own question right there, because what you summed up at the end right there is kind of the reason why I haven't really branched out with other types of content. And yeah, it's simply for the fact that I just don't really have that much time to kind of experiment with other types of content, and most of the time it doesn't really do well. I've had times and opportunities to try out other content that actually has done well. Like I made a video on a Black Clover mobile game, and that video did pretty well. But in most cases, yeah, I just don't have a lot of time to do experimental content because YouTube doesn't like it, and sometimes people, whenever you try experimental content, they're not gonna watch it. So there's that right there. But yes, I have considered making non-Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon content for a long time now. That's kind of why I made a second channel to kind of experiment with other types of content like Call of Duty and whatnot. And yeah, so like I've been debating on it. I just need to actually do it, but I've been very busy with work, so it's been very difficult to do that. But yeah, I do want to do Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh content on this channel. Like this channel, Watt777, as of right now, is going to be like pretty much just Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon content, and then like anything kind of related to anime and whatnot. And then my second channel is just kind of like the other stuff I like that's like not anime and whatnot, you know? So there's that right there. Christian asks, what is your technical specs of your computer? I have a 2060 Super 8GB i7-9700. I have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. It's kind of slow. It's only a 2666, but it still gets the job done. And then yeah, I got like a bunch of storage. I got like 3 SSDs in there and then a 3 terabyte hard drive. So I got a lot of stuff right there too. But that's my technical specs of my computer. Next question we have is from Server, and he asked, what got you into Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, and Cartoon Network? How do you record your videos? I use a program called OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, to record and live stream all of my content. It's a very fantastic program that's for free. If you have a computer, you can download the program and start recording today. Not an advertisement, but still, it's a pretty good program. And then he also asked, if you were to have any character besides Mystique and into Duel Links who is not already in Duel Links, who would it be? That's a hard question. I think I'd go for the comp-out answer, probably saying Sherry, because Sherry's an awesome character that'd be cool to see in Duel Links. Other than that, I can't really think of anybody else I like really want besides Misty, because most of the 5D's cast that I like is already in the game. Most of the GX cast are already in the game. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with Sherry as of this moment. Good old stuff. Ask Pen Best Deck. Is that even a question? Yeah, it is. Also, fun fact, I don't know why, but Triff Gaming follows me on Twitter. I genuinely don't know why, but shout out to Triff. Lucio asked, will it be a Duel Links 2020 rewind? As far as I know, I don't think so, but I've heard some other content creators debate on potentially making a 2020 Duel Links rewind, so maybe look out for that, but as far as I know, I don't think so. Now, I'm not sure if I want to answer 8 of these questions back to back, but honestly, since it is for my boy Andy and he's been a long supporter of the channel, I got to do it for you, bro. So I hate that you asked so many questions, but I'm going to do it for you, homie, because you're a real one. First question you have is, would you do a live stream of Bakugan Champions of Viscera anytime in the future? Probably not. Will there be a blooper reel or best of video near at the end of the year? Probably not. I don't archive my content. After Gale Darkness, what game will you play next? Pokemon in general, either fan-made, spin-off, or otherwise. I have been debating on starting up a new video series on my channel related to Pokemon Blazing Emerald, because that game is a really cool remaster of Pokemon Emerald. So I'm going to probably do that soon. When it comes to After Gale Darkness, I'm either going to debate on doing a Soul Silver randomizer Nuzlocke or start Pokemon Coliseum. So we'll see about that. What are you looking forward to in the upcoming year? I'm not sure yet. Hopefully 2021 will be cool, but we'll have to wait and see because of how much of a train wreck 2020 has been. Is there going to be any more collaborations coming up in the next few weeks? In the next few weeks, no, but if I get a really good idea that needs multiple content creators for, I'll definitely round up some people to do that with me. So sometime in the future, but who knows. Which Power Rangers seasons did you like of all time, and which ones would you watch if you haven't seen this season yet for the first time? The only one that I remember is the one with the cops. That one was really cool with like the dog and all the other cop Power Rangers, but other than that, I don't really know. And then if I would watch any other Power Rangers series, I don't see myself watching any Power Rangers anytime soon. Maybe if I'm feeling nostalgia one day and I'm like, Power Rangers, I remember that as a kid, but other than that, probably not. And then would you watch Card Fight Vanguard anime? I actually did watch a little bit of the Card Fight Vanguard anime when I was playing the Vanguard Zero game on my channel. That was actually fun to watch. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, so I never like finished any seasons, but I've seen some stuff for it. It was kind of entertaining. And then what are you excited for in the upcoming future for the channel and Duel Links as a whole, other than Misty and the upcoming updates banner and Duel Links? I'm looking forward to seeing what content I make on my channel because I have some cool ideas and I'm very curious to see if they would work well on the channel. And then, yeah, when it comes to Duel Links, hopefully get some new Zaxel characters soon, like getting Kite and Duel Links would be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Next question we have is from Eddie the Bud, and he asked, have you ever wanted to quit YouTube? There's been a lot of times where I've debated on either taking a very long break or quitting YouTube because sometimes YouTube can be very, I guess, straining and very time consuming. And when you don't get results that you want, it can get very demotivating and whatnot. It also is fun too when your channel's doing really good and then at other points your channel does really bad. That's never fun to deal with, especially when you're like hardcore only thinking about YouTube 24/7. So I have quitted or considered quitting YouTube a lot of the time, but I'm still gonna keep at it. I don't see myself like officially quitting, and even if I did quit this channel, I could still see myself working on other content on a different channel or live streaming on a different platform. Mike asks, why do you like Misty so much? Dog, I don't know what it is, but I am a sucker for chicks with long black hair and light blue eyes. Also, she got some nice racks, so that's always a plus. And yeah, there's just a lot of other really cool attributes to the character, like whatnot. Like she's a supermodel, so like if you got married with that chick, you are secured and good to go. She's mommy material, bro. Very good at mommy figure right there, and all sorts of other stuff. I made a whole sim video for reaching 10,000 subscribers on why I like Misty Turtle so much. So if you really want to know, you can watch that cringe video. But yeah, shout out to Misty, she's a real one. And then the last question we have is from username is Weasel, and he asks, when will you do a beat reveal? And yeah, it looks like that's going to be it for the Q&A in today's video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but if you watch to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, if you have not already, be sure to go leave a like on this video. And if you are new and you watch the end of the video, you might as well subscribe. But I'm guessing if you did watch to the end of this video, you already are subscribed. So there's that right there. So I don't know, just leave a like. Thank you so much for watching this 20K Q&A. Hope to do some more in the future. And yeah, it's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll go see you guys next video on this channel.